talk about
Okay.
homeless if we have time. Welcome back to the West Texas View. I'm Johnny Lou Avery, and Jill Johansson is here from the VA Health Systems, and she's specifically talking about the veteran from the Afghanistan Iraqi theaters. And as they come back home, she is the main person who is helping them make a seamless transition, which means that she hooks you up or determines all the different ways to plug you into the system wherever it is, whether it's going back to college, whether it's buying a house, whether it's health care, disability care, whatever. So go ahead and finish. You were talking just before the break about the time-sensitive nature of both the medical and the dental.
Well, it's definitely such a big job. I couldn't do it myself. I have a great team that I work with, but some special benefits that these particular veterans qualify for. As I mentioned before, 5 years of free health care services for anything that might be service-related. And the VA is pretty liberal in that 5-year period of time in getting your needs met, what may or may not be related to your service. After that 5 years, you're subjected to typical co-pays and those types of things that are very comparative to an insurance company or anything. They're very affordable, and it's a great benefit to have and be in the VA system. So we want to take care of you beyond that 5 years as well.
And the pharmacy,
Absolutely.
A lot of people don't realize that they have the pharmacy, so the medicine is a huge savings.
Another very big, the most time-sensitive benefit that is available to our veterans is dental care. If you come in and enroll with our healthcare services within 180 days of your separation, then you get 3 years of dental services. And so dental services are sometimes difficult to get unless you're service connected for dental issues. And so that's another great benefit. But again, you have to come in within 180 days of your separation from the military to tap into those benefits.
And one of the reasons that we want the spouses and the families of veterans to hear this is because it'll just be one more person saying, hey, time's running out, you need to get signed up and get in that system. Even if you decided you didn't want to take advantage of schooling or anything, you might later, 2 years down the road, and then you'd have a problem getting into some of these that are time sensitive.
Particularly the dental, but it doesn't matter. During that 5 years, you can come in anytime during that 5 years and we're going to take care of you. You don't have to come in right when you separate. But we encourage you to come in and get established with us, because then you're in the system, you're there, and if you have a need that comes up, we can get you in and get you taken care of pretty easily without having to go through the enrollment process and connecting the dots here and there.
If you were at the job fair last weekend, you probably got a lot of this information, but if you didn't, that's the reason we wanted to follow up as quickly as we could with this program, to particularly aimed at the newest soldiers coming back home. Tell us. I know that you hook up with a lot of things like the Texas Land Bank, the colleges, the state of Texas that has the Henson Hazelwood program for colleges, and the Veterans Cemetery and all of these other things. But tell us some of the other people you work with. I'm particularly interested in the jobs, and so I know that there are people out there that give preference to veterans.
Absolutely.
So you've got that contact, and when someone comes in and you look at their credentials, and then you know who to contact or have them contact.
Yes, there's a variety of people we work with, and that's what we do as case managers in our program, is know the resources available. So if somebody comes in, we have stuff within the VA. We have a compensated work therapy program. The VBA portion of the VA, Veterans Benefits Administration, has vocational rehab programs that they can connect you with. We do know of various employers that do give preference to veterans. And so there's just a variety of different areas we can hook a veteran up with to meet that particular need.
When you have do you have many veterans that come back and they really don't have any family at all here?
It does happen from time to time.
So you help with housing too?
Yes, we can get them connected with people that can help them with housing. There's some new programs that have come out within the VA that our social services department works with, helping veterans specifically with housing. Our Secretary of Veterans Affairs, Eric Shinseki, has declared zero tolerance for homelessness in veterans, and so there are lots of programs going into effect to target and get rid of homelessness in the veteran population.
Yeah, that is just a sadness to me that we had let some of our our people in general, not just veterans, fall through the cracks. And so this is one of the things that you're trying to prevent, is you're trying to give them all the information they need so that they won't kind of reach a dead end and not know any place to go. You're trying to give them that information. One of the questions that I've got about when they come home, and do you usually have any kind of records that shows that maybe they've had a head injury or something that might not be visible that would show you that they have some special needs?
Well, yes. If they come from a military treatment facility, then there's a VA liaison in every military treatment facility that contacts me and gives me the information that they have on that veteran with what they've been treated for, currently being treated for, and what their recommendations for continuity of care are. And then the Department of Defense also has their medical services, and so the veteran has medical records from the Department of Defense that they can bring in and allow us to look at and have continuity of care in those areas as well.
Well, we were talking about this large catchment area.
Yes.
A very 73,000 square miles.
Yes.
That is serviced through this VA center. And one of my questions is, let's say a service person got released in Abilene, released to Abilene, and he doesn't want to come over to get signed up for the system. Can he do that online?
Yes, there are online resources available. You can actually go on the main VA website, www.va.gov, and there will be a link there where you can enroll in healthcare benefits. If you're in the West Texas area, you want to put down West Texas VA healthcare system, if you can remember all of that as the VA that you want to work with.
But they can call they can email to your office and get it all sent to you.
At our community-based outpatient clinics that we have, they also have the ability to go in there and sign up for benefits.
We're going to have to take a break right now. We'll be back in just a minute and complete this program and give you all of the last-minute information that you need. I hope that, again, that you are taking down this information and giving it to a veteran that you know, or if you're a veteran, that you are being impressed upon how urgent it is for you to contact this office. We'll see you in just a minute.